We're back with Detroit Become Human Volume 2. Kinda like the fact that I can literally just do this twice and it, you know, resembles everything we need to know about this. We're finally back with Connor. Obviously have to get our tie all... I couldn't think of the right word to choose. Yeah. I'll say it like this. It's been a while since I recorded what you saw in the first part, you know, where we started as the Undying Deviant. And that was, now to be exact, exactly 1 month ago, okay? It was exactly 1 month ago that I recorded that, and then I actually continued playing up until the Painter, which I now just finished before this. I had already mentioned that it will only be focusing on the Connor chapters up until the end. And the reason why it took so long for me to now finally actually continue recording for this is because, once again, so many other things come in between, you know, so many other stuff to record and edit and just play with. But also because we just can't really skip through these other chapters, okay? Both Marcus and Kara's chapters, like mentioned, I'm so fine with them that I really do not see any reason for me to, like, change anything about them, so I don't have any reason to show them again either. So I'm really just playing through something that I've already done, and you know how slow these cutscenes and the walking can be. So it's just, you know, that's what I said about replaying story games especially, or especially choice-based games, because it's just very repetitive at one point where you, like, you know, the interesting stuff comes at the end, but you gotta get there first, and that's just so many hours, right? But now, like mentioned before, Resident Evil 4, I really... What the hell, dude? I mean, I know I do, but... Yeah, let's keep going then.
My name is Connor. I'm the agent sent by CyberLife. I looked for you at the station, but nobody knew where you were.
But hey, Hank! This time, obviously, things will be very different with us.
Find you at the 5th bar.
Because we, too,
You were assigned a case
will this time truly become partners.
involving a CyberLife android. In accordance with procedure, the company has allocated a specialized model to assist.
Even though not all of Connor's chapters will be entirely fresh to play through, but the one we will be focusing the most. Understanding.
I understand that some people are not comfortable.
I should not threaten or persist, because I will, as mentioned,
Perfectly comfortable.
go ahead and
Before I crush you like an empty beer can.
try to
Listen, I think you should stop
um
and come with me.
do the best choices this time around. I won't spoil myself with footage, but I read upon what are the best choices to make. So even here, buy him another drink. Come on.
You know what? I'll buy you one for the road. What do you say? Bartender, the same again, please.
See, that Jim wonders the technology.
That's the best way to get into someone's heart. At least those that drink alcohol. I mean, I'll stick to something that's also not very healthy, but, you know, no alcohol at least.
Did you say homicide?
Yep. Let's get there. Again, this chapter especially is very
You wait here.
repetitive, right? Patient or diplomatic. We go for patient.
Say, Lieutenant.
And anything else I do here, choosing firm after arriving, nah, everything else doesn't matter.
I'm not confirming anything.
The guy literally just arrived. How is he supposed to confirm anything? He has no information. Hey.
It's with me.
Yeah?
Ain't no human rights like this.
Hank, you're a bit in the way there. May I please? Thank you. 28 stab wounds! That's also going to be very interesting to see how I will fare this time around with it. I mean, I will help myself to don't get Connor killed this time, because this is our goal, okay? Not only will we make Connor a deviant, he will not die once on us. Because last time around, I think he died 5 times? 6 times? This time, he will stay with us till the end, at least the first model. I'm surprised nobody has noticed that attic there yet. You see that too, Connor? You're also thinking like, wait a minute, maybe I should look behind me. But oh well, we wait a few more moments to do that. Again, man. This is still so cool though. Again, it's what made the first experience so fantastic, because this entire, you know... Again, I want more. I still wished, like still thought that the game had even more potential. Could you imagine doing something like this with Hank and Connor? As sort of a, not necessarily spin-off, but like really, that's what I said, this entire Detroit world had so much potential, like a huge open world game. Like we now have a very tight, like 12-hour story. But imagine if we really had like 50 hours worth of side quests and crime investigations and stuff like that, you know? Like there could have been so much more done with it. Again, I love the game so much. It's 10/10 for me, but I feel like they could have made a 15/10 game in a different environment, or like in a spin-off in some way. Imagine that. Wouldn't that be insane if we get a Detroit sequel in a more open world environment? I would love that. I would buy it instantly. Oh.
I bet you can still see it, can't you?
Of course, Hanky boy. Connor's so badass! Seriously, alone for that I want a sequel, or like a much more fleshed out, longer open world version of this game, just to be able to experience Connor for 30 more hours. Okay? I'm so excited to see how things will change for him, like mentioned. I've not seen footage yet. I will, like mentioned, check up what type of choices I will have to make. But outside of that, I really don't know anything. So I'm very excited to see what other, you know, things I will be able to see with him once he's a deviant. Because I think up until Crossroads, nothing will really change. But then, when we were able to turn him, I think it's absolutely going to go down. It will absolutely go down. I think I do remember reading, though, under the flowcharts that apparently there will be some sort of cyberlife thing. So maybe we'll be invading something with him. Oh my god, imagine that. Connor as a hitman type of guy. You know, invading a place or invading like a factory or something. Oh, I'm ready for it. I understand, but again, it will be annoying to replay for all the Carol and Marcus chapters because they will be so slow and dragging, but the Connor chapters, man.
Don't tell him.
I'm sorry, bro, but I literally don't have... Look at him, he's so menacing. Connor!
It's here, Lieutenant.
He's here.
Oh shit. Chris, Ben, get your asses in here now.
I hope this time around our interrogation will end differently.
That's enough. You need to stop that right now.
Damn, the fact that it can't even do that, though.
Watch out!
So,
What happened before you took that
we're
knife?
back in the interrogation room. And last time around, this was where we lost Connor for the first
Why
time.
did you even try to run away?
So things need to be different. We gotta do things differently.
God damn it.
To ensure that this will not happen again. Funnily enough, it was only one choice at the end that would have prevented it. Which would have been just not intervene and let him kill himself. Now the thing is, as mentioned, I do read or read upon what I have to do.
Interrogating a machine, we'll get nothing out of it.
And unfortunately,
You could always try roughing it up a little. After all, it's not human.
Androids don't feel pain,
whether he dies or not,
and that wouldn't make
it makes no real difference. Because he will literally die in the next chapter.
self-destruct when
The only thing that changes
Okay, smartass. What should we do then?
is that
I could try questioning it.
if we question him properly, it's possible to get a audio hint,
Go ahead.
or just a general quote, it will lead us to, like, give us the option to investigate a clue we've already found later on during the Last Chance Connor chapter. Last time around we did that with Rupert and his diary and all that type of stuff, which was very unique because that's usually not how you do it. But even without this clue we can get from him, we will be very easily able to locate Jericho later on anyway. So ultimately, whether he dies here now or not, as long as Conrad doesn't die, nothing else really matters. So I didn't actually went ahead and like really, you know, I didn't write myself anything down yet. I'll basically just go in for a second time and try to interrogate better. Maybe not scream 28 stab wounds this time. We'll see. Alright then.
My name is Connor. What about you? What's your name?
Didn't we literally just read it? Okay.
You're damaged. Did your owner do that? Did he beat you? You're accused of murder.
We gotta get him into a specific level of stress. Not too high, but an optimal
Do you
level.
have anything to say in your defense?
So if we say too many good things, then, you know, it will just lay down there, we will get nothing. That's obviously not what we want to do.
I'm here to help you. But you've got to trust me. All I want is to get you out of here.
The thing is, threaten will immediately lead to, you know, 28 stab wounds.
If you won't talk, I'm going to have to probe your memory.
No! No, please don't do that. What? What are they gonna do to me?
Unfortunately, I already know, but
They're gonna destroy me, aren't they?
They're going to disassemble you to look for problems in your biocomponents. They have no choice if they want to understand what happened.
Why did you tell them you found me? Why couldn't you just have left me there?
I was programmed to hunt deviants like you. I just accomplished my mission.
I don't want to die.
Then talk to me.
we are on optimal level right now.
I can't.
Sir, do I have to bring up the stab wounds? Wait, pressure it was 28 stab wounds. I think I read though that probe its memory will instantly lead to him reaching 100% level of stress because he will relive his memory of getting attacked. But again, pressuring, I think, leads to... I mean, I kind of want to see that again, but wait. Oh.
You're a machine you were designed to obey, so obey!
Come on.
Tell me what happened. Okay then, don't talk. What do I care after all? I mean, I'm not the one accused of murder, right? If you remain silent, there's nothing I can do to help you. They're gonna shut you down for good. You'll be dead. Do you hear me? Dead.
Come on. Give it a confession. We're in the optimal level right now.
They tortured me every day.
I think we got it.
I did whatever he told me, but there was always something wrong. Then one day, he took a bat and started hitting me. For the first time, I felt scared. Scared he
Human
might
emotions.
destroy me. Scared I might
which makes you a deviant.
So I
We're warm with Hank. Is that the first time?
grabbed a knife and I stabbed him in the stomach.
Because I'm getting a confession out of him right now.
I felt better.
We're warm with Hank. Clancy.
And again. Until he collapsed.
Again and again. 28 times to be exact.
There was blood everywhere.
So, I tasted it. I mean, I know already,
Sculpture in the
you know,
bathroom.
about the statuette and what
What does it represent?
it can do.
It's an offering. An offering so I'll be saved.
RA9. It was written on the bathroom wall. What does it mean?
The day shall come when we will no longer be slaves.
On working towers, it's...
No more threats. No more humiliation.
Again, it's such a great scene nonetheless, right? Like, it's so well written and just... the dialogue in this game generally.
The sculpture was an offering. An offering to whom?
To RA9.
I mean, I could have guessed that. Connor could have guessed that there.
Only RA9 can save us.
Okay. Is this RE9 attic? Trigger? I think nothing would change here now though, right? I don't think I can raise the stress level anymore, so...
Why did you hide in the attic?
Why didn't you run?
Instead of running away?
I didn't know what to do. For the first time, there was no one there to tell me. I was scared. So I hid.
When did you start feeling emotion?
Before he used to beat me and I never said anything. But one day I realized it wasn't fair. I felt anger, hatred. And then I knew what I had.
It doesn't just make you a deviant, but a Sith Lord! He's the Sith Lord hiding within us!
RA9. Who is RA9?
Hatred, anger. Use the dark side of the Force! Okay, but I think I now do need to... His stress level was optimal. So he shouldn't be killing himself right now. Right? Yeah? But I do know that something else is gonna happen now.
All right, let's go.
Leave me alone. Don't touch me.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? Move it.
You shouldn't touch it. It'll self-destruct if it feels threatened.
Stay out of this, got it? The fucking Andrew's gonna tell me what to do.
You don't understand. If it self-destructs, we won't get anything out of it.
I told you to shut your fucking mouth. Chris, you gonna move this asshole or what? I'm trying.
I can't let you do that. Leave it alone now.
I warned you, motherfucker. That's enough. Mind your own business, Hank.
I said that's enough.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Hank is
Away with it this time.
in for us. What a cool fucking scene. Again, I only read what I have to do. Or like, once I reach this point. Like, I didn't read upon what I need to choose to get to the perfect stress level. I did it by myself. But I knew exactly that I have to...
Don't touch it. Let it follow you out of the room, and it won't cause any trouble.
This is now obviously the by far much more deviant approach than the machine approach.
The truth is inside.
And that's what I wanted to hear. Truth is inside. Stability rises. We're one step closer to becoming a deviant. We're back with Connor, obviously, because we're only focusing on Connor for now. And for the first time in this playthrough, we are in the garden. And last time around, like I mentioned, we died during the... That was weird. We died during the interrogation, so we actually were, or would have been able to already find a tombstone here. I do want to check out that stone there. I don't exactly remember what it does, but I do believe I didn't check it out last time around, so... Let's check. This chapter also is not that insanely interesting yet to replay. But the next one after that for sure. That didn't do anything? Really? Just a little... Wait, what did it do? Legit didn't show me anything. But yeah, honestly, still love the Amanda sections, just visually, and just, you know, they give a very different vibe and feeling compared to the other sections of the game. Now, last time around, I think you were a bit upset with me.
Hello, Amanda.
Dying, right?
Connor, it's good to see you.
Knowing the fact that
Thanks, Connor.
even if we're successful with our mission, she will replace us already makes her even more unlikable than usual, but...
The way you interrogated it was very clever.
Oh, thank you.
You've been remarkably efficient, Connor.
Thank you, Amanda.
I know.
We've asked the DPD to transfer it to us for further study. It may teach us something about what
But they make such a great job at making her really feel trusted, you know?
Seemed challenging.
Oh, not really.
What do you think of the deviant?
Oh, deviancy.
It showed all the signs of deviancy.
Was it challenging? I mean, it's not like the first time around it killed itself. So easy, man. It's...
It was even afraid to
Oh,
die.
Amanda.
The model was clearly defective.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
Thus far... Very
I
intriguing.
think he's irritable and socially challenged. But I also think he used to be a good detective. He's an intriguing character.
Clancy Brown does such a fantastic job with him as well. And I'm very glad that this time around I will be working, you know, and...
I will try to establish a friendly relationship.
Exactly.
If I can get him to trust
You may not like that, Amanda,
the
but
investigation.
we will be partners. More and more.
Show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous.
Oh, I can think of something that may happen.
Type cyber life has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
You can count on me on absolutely destroy your...
Hurry, Connor.
nothing.
There's little time.
Alright! It's time to go back to the police station. So, what you may have also noticed is that Todd was not here. Because as I mentioned last time around already, or like what means last time around already, I already said that for Marcus and Kara, there are basically no
Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
things
Depends on
I
where
would
you were the night
change.
before.
Even though I think there is one thing
See him before noon.
that I'll change with Marcus, which we will get to when we get to it. But for Kara, I really did not want to change anything up until Crossroads, even killing Todd. Even though I do know that you can meet him again later in the game. But honestly, I don't really need that. I really have barely any sympathy to wanting to meet that character again within the later stages of the game, so just did what I had to do. Once again, go see the Deviant, because that's now we see the difference. This time around, the Deviant that we left alive in the interrogation, and then gave us a little hint at the statuette, or... Oh, I spoiled it already. The truth is inside. We do not mean what it could mean yet. Maybe it has to do with the statuette. That's just a theory. A game theory. But hello there, Carlos, I think. Or wait, I think it's really just called Carlos's Android. I don't think it has an actual own name. I mean, that was obvious.
I'm sorry. It's not
This
what I
is
wanted,
the
but there's nothing I can do.
most deviant-ish, deviantish answer we can do.
I know there's something you didn't tell me.
Deal with him.
I need to know before they take you away.
Unfortunately,
The sculpture you made.
nothing
Tell me more about it.
we will say now will give us any further answers. Which is weird.
I'm going to die.
I mean, he does say that, but we knew that already. Give us new information! But yeah. That's unfortunately the thing. Because if I'm not mistaken, this will unfortunately always happen.
Open the cell, quick. Hurry.
Well, it's a bit unfortunate because again, literally the only difference.
I'll call Cyberlife. Clean this mess up.
I mean, whenever you strum like that, or you know, it's the same result, right? If anything, you didn't have to get your hands dirty, huh? But they do seem shocked by it. But Conrad did tell you exactly what happens. Oh, I now see though. All the stuff he wrote on the walls. It is a really intriguing scene though. I think this scene is definitely more intriguing than any of the other well, like it's nice to see instead of missing out on it. You know what I mean? Hey, chill there, buddy. But yeah, the only I didn't hear it, but I did.
See you again, Lieutenant.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, I didn't die this time at least.
In my office.
Oh wait, though. Oh, never mind. I can still now explore his right. Yeah, which I think is important for the conversation we're about to have.
Words on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan.
But yeah, Hank this time around was not upset because, well, we didn't die this time.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about Andy.
That's one way to put yourself over.
Change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's
Kind of reminds me of the scene from Ted, you know, where he tries to insult the boss and then
Bullshit.
ultimately gets
Nobody wants to
a raise
investigate these fucking
and a
androids,
promotion.
and you let me hold in the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way. I don't need a partner, and certainly not this.
Hey, I thought we were warm.
You are seriously starting to piss me
Why
off.
are you still insulting me?
Lieutenant, you are supposed
Hey.
to do what I say and shut your
Thought I
goddamn
could trust
mouth.
you.
Oh, my goddamn
You
mouth
just
has to
still
say to you.
embarrass me in front of the boss.
I'll pretend like I didn't hear that, so I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Oh, look at Connor's smugness all the way he stands there.
Fucking things.
Hey, I
Doing this to me.
thought we were warm.
I've had
Come
just
on.
about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll
He's
excuse
freaking cool
me,
though.
I've got work to do.
Don't I remember the actor though? Like I recognize the voice in an actor, but might be wrong. I'll just leave.
I won't keep you any longer. Have a nice day, Captain.
We don't need to get insulted by him as well. Hank hurt me enough already, even though I was so nice to him. But it like it still suits his character a lot. Check on Hank. The only other thing I can do, I think, is talk to Gavin, but fuck that guy. Fuck him. Who needs Gavin? Or wait, was it that? Oh no, it's just stuff to read. We already did all that. Come on, we're partners.
Partners, it would be great to get to know each other better.
Come on. Now I unfortunately think that no matter what happens here, he'll get angry at us.
I understand you're facing personal issues, Lieutenant. But you need to move past them. And
Hey, don't talk to me like you know me. I'm not your friend.
But I thought we were warm. Heck. Come on. Threaten, resign a mission.
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to...
Unfortunately, I think there is really no friendly approach to this part here now, to the end. Which is why he will always...
Listen, asshole.
Yeah.
It was up to
That's
me to
unavoidable,
throw it in the
unfortunately.
dumpster and set a match to it.
But that's weird.
Set me off. But things are gonna get nasty.
We reached a warm point, I thought. Why isn't there...
Sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX-400.
That's weird. Why isn't there any way for, you know... Why will Hank always get this angry section here where he will always threaten Connor in some way? It's a bit, man, not his tie and suit, you know? That's so sad. I wish Hank wasn't angry at us. It's time for things to finally get really interesting. Because we have arrived at the nest. And this was when our original playthrough, we did one of our biggest mistakes yet. Not directly yet. Later on, near the end of it. But something that basically, well, ruined our chances at making Connor a deviant. So this time around, we will have to fix that.
I'll leave that thing here. Not a chance. Follows me everywhere.
The smirk on his face. They did such a fantastic job on the facial work, man. On all characters, but like especially Connor. That was new, by the way. The entire gambling thing, we don't see that if we, you know.
You seem to know everyone in the district.
If we die beforehand, then we arrive late, I guess, or not with him. That's where we don't see meet him. Didn't even know that Hank is also gambling. Man, he really has a lot of issues, doesn't he?
Maybe I should tell you what we know about deviants.
You read my mind. Proceed.
We believe that a mutation occurs in the software of some...
Again, I've heard all of this already, but it's still so interesting. That's the great thing about this game and its dialogue. It's just so intriguing and fun. And again, even though the Connor and Marcus, the Marcus and Connor chapters are repetitive and nothing really changes for them, it's still cool to experience again, you know?
The androids aren't as different from us as we thought.
Is there anything you'd like to know about me?
Hell no. Well, yeah. Why do they make you look so goofy and give you that weird voice?
Come on, he's a badass.
Androids are designed to work harmoniously.
Look at him. The smug facial expressions, the voice. Come on.
Well, they fucked up.
Hey!
Can I ask you a personal question, Lieutenant? Why do you hate androids so much?
I have my reasons. You ever dealt with deviants before?
The way he quickly changes is quite fun there. And we didn't see that, I think, because we died. Wait, never mind. Never mind, yeah, because we died in between.
I managed to save her.
Yeah, that's a cool thing about...
Know everything there is to know about me?
Wait, what? What? Truth.
I know you graduated top of your class.
I wasn't supposed to lie here.
You made a name for yourself in several cases and became the youngest lieutenant in Detroit.
Again, I tried to get as warm as possible with it. I mean, at one point, I probably won't increase any further, but...
You spend a lot of time in bars.
So what's your conclusion?
I think working with an officer with personal issues is...
I think that's what I used the last time around as well.
But adapting to human unpredictability is one of my features.
Hey! And now we're friends. Let's go.
It's a few blocks away.
I think that's the first time.
You should go have a look.
Was I ever warm with him even? I don't think so. I think I was always either hostile with him or just neutral. So, this is the first time. We're friends with him. Hell yeah. And we definitely have to make the right choice up next to ensure that this will remain the case. Hank does have some power in his kicks, huh? I mean, again, the fact that I let him kill Conrad at one point in the past, which we're not going to let happen again, we won't even get there, right? It was a bit unrealistic, yeah, let's be honest. I think Connor should usually always dismantle him. But,
What the fuck is this?
I think Hank still can go, if you know what I mean. I think he's still
Jesus, this place stinks.
got quite the dog in him, as the kids like to say nowadays. Alright. It's time to focus.
Goddamn fucking pigeons. What are you waiting for? Chase it.
On my way. And this time, without FPS issues. Remember the last time around? We had to go through all of this epic chase scene with like 10 FPS and... Oh, I have to run. Wait a second. Alright, Rupert. Let's do this once again. Fast but risky? Who freaking cares? Ooh. Okay, I did mess up a skill check actually there, but oh well. Blah blah, come on, get out of there. I mean, we may be making Connor a deviant this time, but he's still a machine, if you know what I mean. Rupert, there's no point in running. Several too fast but risky. There. Bam, 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 bam. Fast but risky. Nothing's too risky for Connor, dude. Let's go. Fucking hell, man. Still as epic as the first time around.
Holy shit.
Yep. Running is useless! Shut up! I have work to do. Direct but crowded. We'll go for it, of course. Even the soundtrack is going off, man. Alright. It's time to fix our past and shape our future in the proper way. Chance of survival 89%. Okay. Oh shit. Hank Costello? Oh no.
Alright, now you saved me. Hey, what the fuck? Holy shit. Fucking androids. Oh shit! Oh shit! We had it! Fuck!
I got you, partner.
I should have been faster.
I got you.
You'd have caught it if it weren't for me. That's alright. We know what it looks like. We'll find it. Hey, Connor. Nothing.